I say, ooh, what is this plastic? Ooh, flower. Eliminate it.
Was there a moment where you chose to take something away instead of adding more?
Always. Absolutely. In the real world, you're not designing for a portfolio, are you? You're not designing for the sake of, just making a presentation. What are you designing for? You're designing to build? Absolutely. What are the two other layers apart from design that go into making it real? Your technicalities, your commercial feasibility. So a techno-commercial feasibility, when comes into play into your design moment, that is when it becomes real. Now, when you ask me, have I ever removed something from the design process? So my approach is going to answer the first reason more precisely. While designing, I give it everything that comes into my mind, right? The whole thing, the whole hog. Let's say there are no questions asked. Of course, there's a target budget in mind, which is our starter toolkit, right? So let's say the client wants an X budget. We will, of course, not create a 5X budget, but we will be, playing with the contingency about, 20%, thereabout, 30% maybe contingency, while giving a creative free hand to us in the design stage. So let's say when we're creating, we say, give it everything that we want. If nobody was judging, that's another very important ingredient. So if nobody were to judge, nobody were to control, nobody were to ask you for your budgets, if you were to design like it was your own personal project, but the context and the intelligence, the substrate is that of the client, how would you do it? So we give it all our best. And then, why do we do that? Let's say when we go to the techno-commercial stage now, then eliminating things, at that techno-commercial level becomes very easy. So I know where I'm headed, I know the look and feel, I know the end result, I know how it's supposed to land, I know how I want this place looking, but I do have a techno-commercial challenge. Can I eliminate one thing without touching the soul of my entire concept? Yes. So there are going to be some non-negotiables and there are going to be some negotiables, right? So we add a layer of negotiables that can be easily removed. That's being practical. That's being realist. That's actually being somebody who's ready to say, okay, I'm ready to be in a dynamic mindset. It's very difficult when designers get into this rigid mind frame. It's either my way or the highway. That is not how real life goes on. You have to be nimble on your feet, which I like to be. You have to be forward thinking. You have to keep in mind contingencies. So when you say design and build, it's not always, don't wear just the conceptual design person's hat. Please wear the builder's hat, the contractor's hat, the end customer's hat, somebody who's actually going to live in that place, So wear that hat, and yes, I have followed this formula and it helps, and it's okay to eliminate certain things, both at a conceptual level and a techno-commercial level, and it's fine. I'm anyway a minimalist, so you're asking the wrong person. So things getting eliminated is easier than things getting added later on, right? So let's say I give you a canvas and I say, okay, this is now ready. Imagine you're shooting me right now. You're a videographer. You are taking a picture. You're shooting me right now, right? I'm on your camera. And we say, once the shoot is done, could you add this? That would be absolutely so uneasy for you later on. Right? You can't retrofit a thought process. You can't retrofit a feeling. But what you can do, I'm sure you can, right? So can you. What you can do is maybe say, ooh, what is this plastic? Ooh, flower. Eliminate it. I'm sure you can do that for me from the video or the image. You can, right? So sometimes there are elements which are going to feel jarring and you'll say, please eliminate. Eliminating is easy. That is what I like to do. I hope that answers the question. पाउडर अब ये थोड़ा थोड़ा गंदे वाले BTS अगर डालने होंगे तो देखेंगे, वो आकांक्षा के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है हमने क्या बनाना है. ओके, आई होप दिस वाज अ गुड वीडियो. आ जाएगा. अब आई कैन चेंज माई सीट और कम बैक अगेन.